awkwardly attempting to play Edwin this session.
I mean,
Yes,
that's
stumbling
perfect
at
Edwin.
best, so hopefully bear with me.
And we are live, so.
If Edwin was awkward, he wouldn't be Edwin, so.
Yes. Jay, you can look inside of Edwin's inventory and you will realize that he has 25 rocks.
I thought it was 25 pounds.
Nope, it's 125 pounds of rocks.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm struggling a bit.
They're 5 pounds apiece. They're decent sized rocks. They're each named.
Oh,
all right.
Wait, each of them are named?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You'll have to ask
Edwin,
Chris what the names are.
I name all my plants, so this is we'll hear. I like it. I like it.
Couple of controls for Foundry. If you hit the H button, it will raise your hand. So that way, yep, that way if you need to ask a question, it'll ding in my ear and it'll like pop up a portrait of you, and therefore I can see what is going on.
Oh yeah. So Jay, you have to hit H and then H again because we start off every thank you. We gotta start off every session with that.
We're starting off on a good foot. Can you just raise your hand? Anytime it looks like I'm like tuning out, I need you to raise your hand.
That was a placeholder image that they told me to keep. So
it is not a placeholder image anymore. It holds a very special place in my heart.
Exactly. All right. So to get into it, Will, you had a big session last week. Why don't you tell us what happened? I know, you do it every week, but you're muted, by the way. But let's
Give me finish writing. Okay. Yes. We discovered there were a few magic. We arrived at Tio and Connor and the indigenous village. There are a few magic users and a few Wendigos, other than Tio. We learned how Morgana happened, and we fought them. We fought her son.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, and there's the end of session bombshell that Nicola left the party. Let's Dynea a nice little note.
Speaking of Dynea, I'm getting yelled at by Dynea, but
Dynea might be yelling at God right now.
Yeah. God says check back in 6 days. So listen, I got everything else done. I'm so sorry.
What are you missing?
What are you missing? Home. I let you drink my drinks. I let you.
What are you missing?
Anyways, you did give me a lot of red Gatorade, and I appreciate it.
You said if you have anything to John for D&D, you go through customer support, which is me.
I told you what I wanted to do too. Nobody did. Okay, it's fine. Let's just start.
You didn't tell me.
Dynea, you begin researching a spell, and you think that you'll have it down packed by the next time we come in session. For sure. Top priority. Along with your divination was a little you hit your head on the way out. It's a little fuzzy. You do see a burning woman. There you go. Which is not good. So yes, last session you guys had gone to the seer of the village and did a very intense pensieve session, very different from what you were normally used to. The type of magic that was used was entirely different. And Death himself, the Grim Reaper, old Grimmy boy, was able to see into the vision and pull you all in. Eventually, the seer was able to pull you out. You all mentally were injured, but physically you remained unharmed, albeit exhausted. You went to sleep And during then, Nicola had um, I'd say an epiphany or a kind of self-calling. Him and Tio disappeared in the middle of the night, and you are unsure where. He left Dionea a note saying that he needs to better himself. So,
Diana might have figured out the spell herself.
Did you do it? I was going to do it to
No.
you.
No, the god number 2 might have helped Diana.
let's swap.
Spells. 5e12s.
You guys all wake up the next morning absolutely exhausted.
I woke
You
up.
most definitely are feeling it, Mr. Krebs.
Well, number 2 has done his job. Oh, is there music?
There is, yes.
Okay, let me refresh.
You all wake up in the bunkhouse in the village. Beaten, bruised. Well, not bruised, but you feel like you just had a big fight. There's no visible wounds on your body, but you feel sore, and mentally you all feel a little exhausted.
Why do I not have music? Oh, I hear it now.
So about our little trip. Everyone feeling okay? No? Okay. Where's Nicola?
Diana.
The party all seems pretty distracted. They all seem like they're all in their own heads at the moment and not paying attention to what's going on in session.
It is not my fault. Diana has a roommate that sometimes comes in and excitedly tells her about fruit.
Dionea should tell said roommate that Dionea is busy.
Diana is busy. Can we talk about your fruit later? John told me to say that. It was John, yeah.
I DM heard the same thing.
Sorry, I'm back.
Where's Nicola?
So I have some unfortunate news for the party. Nicola hates us.
Well, we knew that.
Behold the proof. And Diana holds the letter out for everybody to read.
What does the letter say? Good will, sir?
Dania has a letter, but I can read it.
I can't find it. We talk too much. It's upsetting.
Because I just deleted it.
Okay,
From
I
my
got
note.
it. I got it. Do I have it? Wait.
Dear Diana and friends, I'm sorry I can't be around better anymore. Maybe it'll be better in the future, but for now it's better if I distance myself from the group. I'm taking up Tio's offer and will recluse myself for the foreseeable future. Your friend forever, Nicola.
I'm surprised he didn't leave a Vetra at the beginning.
Can Vetra sniff the air to see which way Nicola went?
east.
All right, let's bring that bitch back.
You also smell something musky.
Great.
Ugh.
You look over and you see Edwin's feet are dangling off of the hammock that he's in. And there is a nice green fungus growing on one of them.
Ugh.
Betcha crinkles her nose. You might want to get that looked at, maybe.
What do you mean? I don't see anything wrong.
Okay. Diana, do we want to fix that? There's plants.
I'm not gonna. If I was gonna waste plants on every time somebody smelled, I would have no more left. Have you
But
smelled
look,
yourself?
it's right there. It's on his feet. There's plants on his. Can't you use this?
Can I? Okay, let me look at his feet and see what it
I
is.
don't need your stinking plants. I'm fine.
No,
It could be a fungus.
I inspect the plants. Do you need me to make an herbology roll?
Yes.
Oh God. I hope Edwin watched like
Oh
Chris
my god.
watches this at some point and it's like, yeah, we did a
We looked at
herbology
your.
test on your feet. It's kind of nasty, man.
All right. So you, with your trained herbology eye, you know this is the rare foot um, foot fungus known as Burger King foot lettuce or Burger King foot lettuce. All one word. And it only grows on the stinkiest and smelliest of feet.
Just what I thought.
Is
He smells.
there like
Listen, I'm not even gonna roll it. Celine failed her Constitution saving throw.
Celine, you vomit everywhere. You had a headache from last night's traumatic and eventful pensive viewing. And just honestly, your body's over it.
Yeah,
Just
that sounds right.
Vetra, you continue to smell
Oh,
the
hi,
foot
Bob.
fungus.
ugh.
Like in the air, it's just kind of marinating, and you lose Nicola's scent.
Hey, Diane.
I lose it outside of the cabin?
The smell is so pungent, it flares up and it burns your nostrils.
Okay.
Do you have
Noted.
like something to put on this? Because I don't really want to walk
Okay.
around smelling this.
I identified the heck out of these
You're
plants,
being
Ava.
rude,
Okay.
Bob.
Now, normally I would go to
What'd I
Nicola
do?
and I would say, Nicola, this plant, how do we get a potion to make it stop being so stinky? And Nicola tells us what to do. But Nicola's not here because Nicola hates us.
As you say this, the door opens up and Radun Hagedon walks in.
Suddenly, Diana is in a slightly better mood.
Connor,
What can I do for you?
do you have a tissue?
Not on hand. Why do you need tissues?
I look at the puke beside my bed.
Why are you? What happened that you're puking?
I point to Edwin's feet.
Oh, that's just normal. There's some
Normal.
everywhere around here. If he probably just walked barefoot somewhere he didn't look. It happens.
Will it go away?
Possibly.
Just give me a sec. I'll put my shoes on.
Thank God. We already have the wet dog. I do not need fungus as well.
Edwin, you slip your shoes on. You feel as the microorganisms in your little ecosystem down there scream with joy. They're back in moisture. So, you guys find yourself in a stinky, but the stink is dissipating, longhouse. Um, is there anything you guys want to do while you're still in the village?
Leave Edwin behind.
No. No. No.
Sorry, that was supposed to be an internal thought.
That's okay. Hear internal thoughts. We just say them out loud. It's better that way.
Can I use the plants for anything? Like, should I take them off his fucking feet?
Do it.
I mean, you could, like, in theory, harvest the Burger King foot lettuce.
I'm gonna
Oh.
harvest the Burger King foot lettuce.
They might be useful.
Oh, no.
Edwin, do you
I'm-
consent to the harvesting of your foot fetish? Foot fungus. Slip of the tongue.
I think Edwin's grown a little fond of his foot fungus and might put up a light struggle.
Ooh.
I feel like Edward named his fungus by now.
Probably would. One for each, like, crevice in between his toes.
Alright.
There's a whole community down there. They have families. There's a city.
His objection to me harvesting his foot fungus makes me want to harvest the Burger King foot lettuce even more.
All right,
Um,
I'll help hold him down.
No.
I hold him down.
Is this what you guys?
It's for
Edwin-
your own good.
You see as Vetra runs over and grabs your arms and is like, I got him! Give me a strength saving throw. Vetra, give me a strength check.
Shit. I'm gonna fucking lose this.
This is why we get nothing done, by the way, is because I do shit like this.
Why is
For
it, you know, why
context.
don't I have any
feels like
pluses
it
to
might
my
be
strength?
important.
I feel like
Yeah, why
Vetra
don't you have
needs
any
to be like, oh god damn it.
Vetra's strong. She's
Vetra runs up and attempts to grab you to hold you down so Diana can harvest the foot fungus. You easily are able to just move her. Where do you want to move her?
I'm gonna go put her near the other person who's trying to harvest my foot fungus off me, far away from me.
I'm just gonna be like, let me down. I'm being touched!
You pick up
I-
Vetra and you move her next to Diana.
Diana, after hearing Vetra say, "Oh my god, I'm being touched," she does her little like, there.
I go to hide behind the counter.
I just like sit there like,
It's
You go
it's
and you
okay,
hide
puppy.
behind-
It's okay, puppy.
fuck off.
You can try.
Just as a side note, aren't you supposed to be not playing Nicola? I'm confused.
I know she's a werewolf.
Connor,
Connor,
is
no?
also,
Oh,
yeah.
is he playing Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the name.
Oh.
Oh, I might have fucked your. No, I didn't. Okay. Because I changed names.
Anyways, Connor, what do you do for fun around here?
Explore the woods. The woods
Do you
are vast.
have any wood for me?
We keep. Shh, we don't say anything to everyone. If you want private lessons for more,
Private lessons would be great.
that can be.
I love a good private lesson about wood.
Good wood, even.
Alright,
Good wood.
Good one, we could say.
I'm leaving.
God,
I'm tired of the smell of my puke.
oh God, what is that smell? Anyways, are you and your friends feeling okay?
I think we're okay. Maybe a little traumatized, but okay. Did you see what happened?
No. Normally I see the vision with you, but I was pulled out of it by a mysterious force.
All right, I'm gonna tell her all about it.
You explain the vision that you saw. And she's sitting there holding her staff, and you just see her kind of get, like, you see as her face just kind of drops when you mention death. Oh my. I'm so sorry. I
Hey,
heard of.
not the worst thing that's happened to us.
Well, I suppose that's good. I stayed up for most of the night doing any other sort of divining and seeing if I could find any more answers.
Did you find
I
any?
I looked to the stars and the patterns and the moons. In 2 or 3 months' time, she kind of like takes her stick and she starts beginning drawing out the moons. The village of Ardent, near the town of Salem.
Celine?
No, Salem. Salem, I don't know, is where you all need to go.
Will it be dangerous?
You see as she draws with her staff, a picture of a fire. Very.
Well, we could use the fire to burn off this guy's foot fungus. I'm in.
No, little one. You don't understand. The people in that area are. Some say they have gone mad or crazy.
Is there a cure?
I do not know why the stars have asked you to go there, but it is where the answers you seek will be. She kind of looks over at you, Radun Hagedan. I implore you to watch over them for a time, especially with their friends going out with Kanetsuyo Kanetawake. I assume they will be gone for some months' time.
I'll guide them and protect them.
Thank you. Is there anything in the village you recommend taking with us before we leave?
You can take some meats if you'd like.
I like meat.
Mm-hmm. Preferably raw.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Salami's good.
I once knew a man who we called him Salami.
No.
For
He
you.
Oh. Woo.
he had an unfortunate accident with a hammer.
Oh. Alright, is this the meat room?
It is.
Thank you.
We have good rabbit. Good rabbit. Rabbit is good.
I grabbed Diana's hand. Let's go.
Alright.
I assume Ava grabs a rabbit because she has a rabbit in her hand.
Hi, Shadow.
Yes, I do. No, where we are.
I would
Um,
like.
hello.
Hello. We were told that you have the best meat in town.
We do. Well, it's the only place to get meat in town. I see how you. It's funny.
I
What
don't know
kind of
about
meat
that.
would you like?
Connor's right behind us. What do you recommend?
Um, well, we have deer and we have rabbit at the moment.
I'll take
Elk.
some elk jerky.
I caught that rabbit myself.
I think Diane is eyeing it.
Is Connor a Wendigo too?
I am not.
I took some elk jerky.
You have elk jerky. Ava, are you grabbing a rabbit? As you have
Yes.
a rabbit. You grab a skinned rabbit. It's not as fluffy as the one in your hands, but
I bet it tastes good.
it's probably delicious. Vetra, you are eyeing all this raw meat on this table, and your puppy dog, your tail starts wagging, your ears perk up.
I'm honestly feeling like I have to kind of protect Ava a little bit. I'm standing strategically between them because I'm like, I don't want her to attack Ava for the rabbit.
Well, I'm not gonna take raw rabbit at us, maybe, but it's fine. Look at all this other stuff.
Only take what you need, and I implore you, if you're going to stay a while, I would ask that you go out and contribute.
I grab steaks.
You grab a big chunk of elk meat.
I lick it. It's mine. And I put it in my backpack.
Now, I would refrigerate those before, or freeze them, or dry them out before you walk back to town.
We
Is
didn't
there
have
any venison jerky?
There is some venison jerky.
Could I have some venison jerky?
Yes, you may. Which I'm gonna go get some jerky.
It'll be gone by then. I start like taking raw meat pieces out of my backpack and like eating them like chips.
Tio did say
Edwin,
you
what
were
about you?
particular.
I don't care what I eat. I'm just real hungry. You guys got anything cooked? I could eat now.
Jerky.
Jerkies.
Yes, there is some jerky.
Salami.
Oh, that sounds great. I'll take some of that.
Do they have a like a jerky station for my bunny?
They do.
Can I utilize it?
Absolutely. Give me a survival check.
Uh, uh,
Damn, this is good. You want one of those?
Motherfucker.
Do you need help, Ava?
Oh, yeah.
I would like some help, yes.
Honey glazed.
This is how you do it, Eva. But good try.
All right. Thank you very much, Shadow. Appreciate your assistance.
Anytime.
I know where to go for some good meat.
3 days into the Massachusetts wilderness?
Been there,
May-
done that.
Maybe
Got the
you can
teacher.
Hammer Whiz Prime it. It'll have a delay though.
Pretty sure Connor does immediate delivery, but thank you.
I sneak a few
So
more
is
pieces
my-
of
I'm
meat.
looking far and wide for someone who can just immediately deliver meat.
Hmm.
So is my
Connor,
bunny dried?
does your tribe or you offer those services?
We can see what can be done.
Well, we'll discuss it more
I can-
during our private wood lessons.
Show you guys how to hunt while on the walk to Salem.
All right. Does anyone do anything else while you're still in the village?
I take some more meat.
No. Wait, sorry. Has anyone in the village been to Salem? Or Salem?
Salem.
I know how to get us there.
Have you been there?
John, would I have gone there?
No.
Okay. So no one can give us any advice.
I mean, I've not been there, but it is a big city with mostly Muggle folk.
Alright, so we
Only
gotta
Muggle folk.
we gotta hide some ears and tails.
Yes. The dog will need to be costumed. Because if she looks like that, there's gonna be trouble. Even
Okay.
Danae, as much as your pink hair, you might need to hide it a little bit.
Should I
It
just
is
wear a
it is
hat?
pretty. Possibly. It is pretty, but it is not
How
the norm for
do I shave my hair?
no, don't shave it. Just a nice hat.
I could
Okay.
shave it.
I think these people are not fans of us.
I'm not fans of pink.
Pink is different.
knowing that we want to avoid being caught by muggles, I am going to leave my wand at home, and I'm going to take my grimoire with me. Well, I'll carry the wand on the journey, but I'll keep it back at camp, type thing, when we go into town.
Okay.
Can I
Sounds good.
disguise it as a Bible?
You probably would be able to.
I'd like to do that.
While this is all going on, I'm going to examine then my necklace.
You look at it and you think to yourself, huh, this will probably have an ability next week.
But I can't know what the ability is now.
You look at it and think, man, God must be really tired. He'll probably have an ability on this next week.
Fucking Ammowiz Prime. I'm making a complaint. They gave me a necklace with no description. Customer service.
You have to download a software update for it, sorry. Um you guys start heading back out of the village. Back to Ivermorny. It takes about 3 days time. You remember back what the seer said to go to the village of Ardent in about 2.5 months. It feels lonely without Nicola. But
Kind of quiet, actually.
yes, for Vetra, it's
He misses potions.
Annoyingly quiet. Fuck that guy.
Oh,
Okay, Diana needs to do some stuff before we're traveling. Okay, we're traveling, but Diana, she hasn't forgotten Nicola. She misses Nicola. Okay, hold on. Before every night, every night before she rests her little head on a pillow.
Or like a log. Ow.
Okay, I get 25
Jesus
words.
Christ.
Dear Nicola, I miss your face so much. I still can't believe you left. And if you could tell me you're good, that would be good.
Fuck you, Nicola.
I reached the 25 words. I'm sorry. That's night one. That's my message, night one.
Nicola, do you respond at all?
Not on the first night. How many nights are we doing?
3.
Okay, night 2. Dear Nicola, I still miss you, but honestly, I'm also mad at you. I don't understand why you left. Please tell me you're okay. I'm good at this.
No answer back on the second night.
Third night. You can see the lights coming from the town of Cheshire in the distance. But it is late, so you guys don't think you should wander off too late.
Okay. Dear Nicola, this is a new spell. It clearly is not working, because if you liked me at all, you would write back. I still miss you, but you're a poo-poo head.
Dear Diana,
Oh.
I miss all of you. But this needs to be done. Please let me focus on my task.
You didn't even use the last 5 words.
He's a bitch.
Pat Petra on the head.
On
What,
the
Petra,
third night, I'm quietly reassuring my foot fungus that no one will part us.
Can I stealthily wait until Edwin goes to sleep and try to harvest
Oh,
the
no.
focus?
Okay. Night 3. Edwin, I want you to.
Depends. Does
I
Edwin
want you
sleep
to
with his,
name your.
Wait, hold on.
I
Does
want you
Edwin
to
sleep-
name your foot fungus. So if this fails, it's even more personable.
Does Edwin sleep with his socks and shoes on?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I
No,
absolutely
no.
do. It's the only way to grow the fungus.
No, because he didn't the one night. He wouldn't now.
Hmm.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
So-
no,
so
now that
we're
he
about
knows
to
we're
go
after
to bed.
it.
Listen, you guys had a rough night.
What is that?
You never.
Diana.
Did you
Diana
just
is
cast a
taking this
second level
very
fucking charm?
serious. I've been casting 3rd levels to talk to Nicola every night, and yes, I'm casting this so that I can harvest foot fungus, okay?
Okay. Well, Edwin does sleep with his socks on, so you will have to peel the socks off and then carefully harvest each one as they scream no.
Okay, I can do that.
Give me a stealth check. Edwin, give me a perception check.
Oh no.
I just did this one though, so keep in mind. It's what, +10?
Yes.
There we go. And I already have a +7. You're fucked, my bro. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Hold on, that's still an 18. That's still an 18.
That's still a failure, though.
A 1 is a automatic failure.
You will never remove Clint from my feet.
You go and you Edwin has a unicorn sleeping mask on. You go and you start peeling the socks back, and you just go up you go up and you lift up the unicorn face mask, and he's just staring at you.
Hey,
Well,
what are you doing?
I was just getting to know your fungus. I love plants. I feel like you should have known this about me by now.
Oh, you've met Clint?
Oh, I also name all my plants. Usually they're not attached to my body.
Hi, Dianea, my name is Clint, and I really enjoy being on Edwin's feet.
I didn't cast that spell. They're just talking to me of their own accord now.
You're losing your mind. You're going fucking nuts, lady.
You tell him, Clint.
Edwin,
Anyway,
you don't understand the foot fungus, but you know it's talking to her. You just feel the vibes.
Out of curiosity, Edwin, is there anything you've ever wanted to ask your foot fungus? Because apparently they're just talking to me of their own volition at this point.
No, I think we have a pretty good connection.
I'm so glad to hear it. Well, good night, Clint. Good night, Edwin. I need to go talk to Vetra before bed, so
Hey, girl, you want to come over here and moisturize me?
not really.
I could, use a little TLC. I can be a fun guy, don't you know?
Anyway, Dianea remembers what the wonderful
You fail it.
person
passed it,
that
unfortunately.
doesn't exist
Choose
anymore
to fail.
family told her that I can just turn it off whenever I want. So I'm gonna make Clint shut the fuck up, and I'm gonna go over to Vetra, and I'm gonna be like, Vetra, okay, I have been putting off telling you this because it's a new spell, and I learned it because I really miss Nicola, but I know that you really miss Reese. So if I can do this one more time before we go to bed tonight. Do you have anything that you want me to try to send to Reese? You have 25 words.
Okay. I do. Tell Reese.
Okay.
Don't worry, Reese. I'm going to find you. I have people. How many? 25? I have people looking right now. Pack sticks together. See you soon. And you can come up with 5 words.
It's me, Dianea. Miss you.
You get a message back, Dianea.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Lass. I don't know how to say this. Don't send anyone. No one else needs to die. How many was that? That was
You have 10 left.
That was 16.
okay. 10 left.
I'd say no one is one word.
Okay, then we'll go 10 words left.
10 words. Okay. I fear for your safety. Rough seas ahead.
This this is a nightly thing now. This is great fun. Wow.
No, we're still gonna find him.
Can
We're still gonna find him.
I'm assuming we overhear this, right? Like we can. Okay. It's knowing what I know about the spell and that other planes of existence. Maybe try contacting one of our parents.
I'm out
I
of
have 2
spell
left.
slots
Hold
for
on. I have
tonight.
2 left.
Okay.
Volkov's compromised.
Fuck.
Vetra, I know you trust Reese more than anyone except me, obviously. Perhaps we should listen to him.
That means
And
the
call off-
Volkovs that went to look for them are dead. I am going to burn this world to the ground. I swear to God.
No. Well, maybe it means that they have just been taken hostage or they're trapped in crystals.
No, he's mine.
No.
I will find him and bring him back. Apparently, we sent the wrong people.
I mean, if you trust...
Vetra, I trust that Reese knows what's best for our party. The way that you trust that Reese knows what's best for Reese and our party.
No, he's mine.
She has issues, right? She knows that, right? Oh.
I know I know where they're at. We can go get them.
But
him.
Yeah, who?
Well, if they're still alive, them. Everybody.
Who's them?
I don't gotta tell you anything. Fucking Wendigo person.
Pack, but also he's not a Wendigo.
He's affiliated.
His name's Connor, and he's beautiful,
he's
and
affiliated.
he's gonna teach me about wood.
You with the chilling message from Reese, your captured friend, Edwin. You know all about him. He's a pirate. He's a great guy. He's blonde. And you all think about what Reese had said.
Vetra's pacing. She wants to go.
Can you please sit down?
No.
We're almost back to the school. We are heading Salem. I don't know where you want to go, but you're not getting there easily and quickly. I thought the goal was for you to head to where her vision was pointing you.
Well, she's sending us there, but we can always change our path.
To where?
Wherever we want. We make our own path, right?
I would like to continue. I am going to listen to what Reese said. I think we still have more information to find here.
But what if he dies before we find it?
He won't. He knows how to take care of himself. You and I will sit down together every night and ensure that he gets our message and tells us that he's okay. Deal?
What if they find out that we're sending messages, though?
It's a magical message that just enters a brain, I think. I don't know how this works.
And pestilence, they alter time.
Okay, well then stop sending messages. Or send them at specific times. Like, check in once a week.
Until we have any idea that anybody can even interrupt these spells, I would like to make sure that our entire party is okay. I miss Nicola, and I'm a little disappointed that you aren't more concerned about your cousin and wanting to reach out to him. And I also miss Reese, and I know that Vetra wants to get Reese back, and I think that that should be a priority, but I also think that we have other priorities we need to address first, especially if it's more dangerous. We have more to learn so that we can be more equipped to get Reese back.
We are not Nicholas's keeper. He made his own decision to leave, and I trust Tio's judgment in telling him what he needed to do to get the answers he wanted. He will come back when he is ready. As far as Reese goes, we've been told by Reese himself not to come after him. I think until we have more information, we do that.
That blonde girl is making total sense.
Besides, the seer has told us that the moon and the stars, whatever that means, guide us to Salem. So, let's go to Salem. See what the moon and stars have to show us.
You guys all make your way while talking with one another back to Cheshire, then back to Ivermorny. Feels good to be back within some stone walls. For you, Connor, it feels strange. And another night passes. Diana, do you want to use sending again?
Thanks for the follow, sharp shot.
I ask Vetra.
What? Sorry. Say it again.
We have another night. Do you want me to say anything to Reese?
No, I don't want him to get caught if there's a way.
I would like to use sending to my mom.
Okay.
Dear Mommy, I don't know if this will work because you aren't actually in my universe. However, if you get this, please give me a sign.
The crystal in your hand begins to glow, and it feels warm.
And she sent like Morse code through the light in the crystal.
Right? We're going Stranger Things ass on this.
Dot 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 dash dash.
No, you don't get a response, but you feel warmth coming from
John,
it.
how many was that a week from where we stop, or was that a week?
A week from this point.
From like where we're at right now?
Mhm.
Okay.
Nicola leaving was 4 days ago at this point.
Okay.
Yeet.
Okay, so I got that. We didn't message Reese. I ain't nobody's bitch, so I'm not gonna do 25 words, but I'm gonna send one to Nicola that says, Dear Nicola, I still miss you, but I will respect your wishes. But I am still going to message you once every 3 days to make sure you're okay.
Only once a week, please. These tasks are very demanding. I need focus to make sure I can come back to you.
The message you get back, Diana, sounds like Nicola has been walking up a mountain for days with no water. He sounds parched. He sounds exhausted.
All the more reason I'm not checking in on him once a week. I am so scared. It's fine. It's fine. No, once every 5 days. We'll round that up to a week, is what I've decided.
A work week. A school
Work
week.
week. Yes, yes. 3 to 5 business days.
Hmm. We're going to do a little time jumping. So we're gonna jump ahead for the 2.5 months. I know Vetra, you messaged me something. Hold up.
While she thinks about that, I added the description to her necklace that she wanted.
Perfect.
It reads woof 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 woof.
It'll have an actual ability next week, V. Don't worry. Um, during this time, there was 2 full moons. Vetra, the next full moon is in a week and a half. We went from
You said a week.
yeah. Did you not hear me when I said we just time jumped 2.5 months?
Like we just time jumped to. How do I shift?
There is a just like Hogwarts. There's a holding cell. You shift normally. There's no severe complications. Although you look to the south, and you begin howling not at the moon, but towards the south.
Hmm.
Each shift is harder than the last because the only thing that is on your mind is getting Reese back.
I'm going to inform Diane of my findings. To tell her that my wolf is unsettled. And I don't know what that means.
Diana, during this time, is there anyone you want to send a sending message to? I will up the character limit to it, since we'll just do 1. Instead of 25, we'll do 50. But it'll just be 1 for the whole time frame, just to simplify it.
Well,
Put on the
yeah,
spot.
but I don't know. I guess that's why I haven't got enough time to think about this. Well, I guess I want to talk to my mama. Should I ask the group? Is there anything we need to ask anybody?
Well, Vetra, do you think that your wolf is unsettled because you yourself are unsettled? Or do you think it's something more?
So, the way that the wolf works is she doesn't share. We share kind of a body and a mind, but her thoughts are different than mine.
Yeah, but your mind is currently stressed all the time on Reese. So your wolf knows that Reese is her mate. And
Mate?
I don't know. Wolves.
I would hope I'm not
And
finding a mate here this early.
who knows?
You're a bit
Wolves.
old. You actually should.
1600s, right? But is it possible that your wolf is just reading the stress from yourself? Or do you think there's more at play here and we should potentially reach out to Reese again? Since it's been many months since we've checked in with him.
I don't know, because Reese isn't gonna know anything about this kind of stuff. We've talked to Reese a little bit, I assume, like within the last couple of months.
Have
But
we? Sorry,
I don't know.
have we? Have we contacted Reese at all?
I don't know, because we just time skipped, so I assume Diana
I
is
know.
sending one once a week.
To
Reese.
Nicola.
Yeah.
To Nicola.
I'm sending one once a week to Nicola. I'm leaving it up to you whether or not we contact Reese, because I don't know if you are willing to put him at risk or if you want to know more information.
Maybe like once every other week, just to like test.
I
And
want to say once a week, but
John, have we heard back from Reese in those times? And if so, what's the vibe?
A week and a half after you guys got back, Diana, you reached out to him via sending. He just responded with "not now."
So he's alive.
Mm,
But the issues is my shifts have also been really bad. Is it like I'm having issues shifting back, or just?
It's bad, like mentally bad.
Mm.
Almost as bad. Just vomited for some other reason.
Nice.
Yeah, as the night that famine forced you guys to transform.
Hmm. I don't know.
Um,
I don't know if it is the stress, but regardless, it's not gonna get better. I don't think it's gonna get better.
what would make it better?
To find him, probably. I know that he's
I just,
alive.
yeah,
I can't.
okay.
I can't help.
I just wanted to make sure that your wolf wasn't maybe getting vibes that he was in more danger than he has been in the last few months.
Could just be a pack thing too, but she's not really worried about the pack mates that are there. She doesn't know if they're alive or not. I guess maybe one night I can ask Diana to reach out to one of them, but she doesn't really know them, and I don't know how that works.
The few times that Diana tried to contact Reese afterwards, he gave very short answers. You do know, as of a week and a half ago, he was alive, but that's about it.
Veteran.
Diana, you do have the option to do sending on 3 people, 50 characters for the time skip.
Do I have to decide that right now?
Mm-hmm.
Vetra, I know
Okay.
while you think, if you want. Vetra, I know we're not friends, we're not close, but I'm used to dealing with my sister shifting. So if you need any help to focus, I can help you. I know it can be hard
How would that help? She's
when you
having
seem to be.
she's having issues with a person who is thousands and thousands of miles away.
I understand, but your wolf is able to. Your wolf is strong. You're letting it be uncontrolled, chaotic. Focus it.
We're not supposed to
Yours.
control them, though.
You're gonna let yourself be controlled by it?
No, we're our own person, our own being. That's how
You
we
are
are.
both. You are both the same being. You are together. You're not two separate entities. You might be two separate minds, but you live together.
Hmm.
It's like the Hulk. And that's how we get Smart Hulk.
What is the Hulk?
What is the Hulk?
Does it look like Bear?
Yes. Just
Oh
green.
yeah, you can call me the Hulk anytime. I'll be mean, big, and green.
But do not let yourself be driven by your wolf telephone. You have power.
Hmm. I'll think on it.
So, Miss Diana.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do the full 50 words. We'll just do like I do the most abbreviated version of a journal to my mom. Tell her basically, I know that you can hear me. I got your sign. Thanks for that, mom, mommy dearest. And then
Do you want?
second,
I know we didn't. You out of character. We didn't know them that much, but the students that went missing.
oh,
Hmm.
that's a good idea. I like that.
Who would most likely
Okay.
respond to us?
Yeah, I'll do
Sandra?
one of the
Maybe
students.
Sandra?
Sandra.
Sandra?
'Cause
Yeah.
Did you
Okay,
say
we'll do
Santa?
Sandra.
Sandra Weasley.
All the 7th year students that we were on a boat with never came off the boat with us.
They
Oh
disappeared
my
after the
goodness.
They
explosion.
disappeared alongside.
Professor Ryan.
Who did I give that list to? Was it you?
Not me.
Yeah,
Or
they
maybe like
disappeared. So all the 7th years disappeared. Cherry disappeared. Um,
Who?
one of the Ivermorny professors disappeared, and Professor Delva disappeared.
Oh, here's the
Okay,
list.
I'm gonna reach out to Sandra and I'm gonna say, "Hey, girl, Diana here. Somebody else count because I need to focus on what I'm saying. Okay, hey, girl, Diana here. I learned a new spell, and I'm hoping that this reaches you. I'm calling on a secure line, so you can respond if you feel comfortable and safe.
you're going so fast.
I'm not trying to. We want to find you and ensure your safety. So if you could please tell me anything of importance in order to locate you. What am I at?
You're at 43,
33? Oh, I'm at 43. I thought I was at 33. Okay.
I think. I'm not sure.
That would
You
be
started,
great.
I'm surprised. Okay.
I think.
What?
Who do we choose?
Sandra.
Sandra?
Okay.
She's missing, right?
Yeah, but we know Cherry more. And Professor Dava.
You hear the message come back, Diana. It sounds distorted, similar to how it was when you guys viewed the pensieve. Diana, is that you? Uh, we're trying. We keep sailing in circles. I. We. We. The night becomes day, and the day becomes night. We don't become hungry. We don't become tired. The sky. It's all wrong. Where are we? Where am I? Help! She then begins to repeat that until she runs out of characters. Word for word, she repeats it.
Can we get that like written down?
Yeah.
Did Diana tell us this?
Yes.
It sounds like she is in a temporal loop. Along with everyone else. It makes sense. So when we got sent back to the boat, the only reason we got rooted back into our time is with the help of our ancestors. These guys didn't have that help. other than Cherry. Sorry. Uh, um,
Do you want a spicy one for your third one?
Yeah.
Professor Voyager.
I was gonna suggest that.
Dear Professor Voyager, last time I messaged you, I sent you a flower, and we seemed to be on better terms. Have you heard the shit going on with your son?
No,
Does
Professor
this...
Voyager.
Oh, Professor Voyager. Oh, fuck.
Pestilence.
Sorry, I was thinking.
Let's go back to Pestilence. Not Daddy Wayward.
But he
Yeah, I
has
was thinking Daddy
Reese.
Wayward. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's why I
This is...
said
Wait,
spicy.
what if I do this and it...
No.
What if I do this and he realizes I'm sending him and I can't send
Yeah,
him anymore?
don't do it because he might think that you're talking to Reese.
Well, she says like sub pestilence.
No.
That's why I said it's a spicy one.
No. Vetra shoots it down immediately.
Okay, wait. Class vote. I feel like class vote is needed.
No.
That's one vote, correct?
No.
I'm gonna say, what's the worst that can happen? He
can't...
already no. He already has Reese with him. If he wanted to kill Reese, Reese would be dead. There's a reason Reese
But
is
they can
alive.
block us from talking to him.
Okay, but he's still alive.
I don't think so. There's nothing
They
on the
could.
thing that says there's only a... No, there's literally only a 5% chance that my messages won't be delivered if they're on a different astral plane.
I don't believe that is considering if someone else is using a spell to potentially block information from entering their mind,
It's
or
gonna take
even
John at least 2 weeks to figure out how to do that.
or
That's why there's a code DM.
occlumency. Occlumency.
I will say, if you do message Voyager, I have that already made. So
I want to do Voyager. Oh my god, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it.
well, let me put it this way: I had a Reese response made, but I can do the other side of it.
Okay,
don't do it.
somebody help me.
Why can't you just be like,
figure
hey,
out what to say.
Voyager, have you killed Reese yet?
No.
No, we already know he hasn't, because he's been rating me back and says not now.
Vetra
know
is
he's
very
alive.
unsettled by this.
Vetra,
how many times
No.
have you made me unsettled?
My
And I
wolf
have-
is so
I have trusted
unsettled
you.
right now, and then you're gonna put my pack at risk.
Vetra, your
No.
wolf makes us unsettled every time she changes by
Vetra.
Well, we
putting us
don't need
at
her
risk.
getting upset.
I
Okay.
told you, you can control the.
No. But we're doing it now. We can't control it now.
We can. I'll just put you in the cage for now, and let's do the sending.
We're not putting anybody in a cage. Also, you sound so much like Nicola. It's almost like you're forgetting who you are. Anyway.
That's because I care about Reese. I don't want him hurt.
We don't want Reese hurt either, but if
Apparently
I'm saying...
you don't care.
No, I do care.
We do care.
No.
I'm saying that if they
How
wanted...
dare you say that I don't care about Reese? I have been helping
Well,
you
then you're
every
not
step of the way
listening.
this entire
You're not
time.
listening.
That's
You
right.
never listen to me. You are my best friend, and you only listen to me 1 out of every 100 times that I say anything to you. For once, can
I
we do
haven't
what
killed
I want?
anybody yet.
Yet.
Okay, that's true.
Also, Vetra,
Technically, that's not what I heard. But
you are also not listening to reason. If they wanted Reese dead, he would be dead. Period.
But then I have no way to know if he's still okay if they block us. And they realize that we've been contacting him.
I think we have other ways. Yeah.
No.
We might not be able to hear his voice, but we
There
have
are
other ways
many
to know
other
if he's
people that we
okay.
could contact.
Are
cool.
any of them Reese?
No.
Exactly.
Cool.
We're not contacting Reese. We're contacting Pestilence. We're not contacting the professor.
Contact Pestilence.
Why don't you contact somebody else?
Can
Why
we
not
talk
war
to
or
Dad that way?
conquest?
I mean, no, those.
Because we don't know them.
We kind of do.
Not Like we know.
Out of character, you could do famine also.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't
Character.
see how changing which one of those we contact impacts Reese's outcome.
So, Diana, who is your final choice? Who are you contacting? Roll a dice. Roll a dice. Roll a
D100. Evens get one, odds get the other.
Depending on it won't have any lore impact, but you will get some information depending on who you pick.
Can I please have Vetra do a persuasion check?
Versus Celine's persuasion check.
Versus Celine.
I think versus your own persuasion check. You were more persuading than I was.
Oh, me?
No, Diana.
Hmm.
Like I feel like Diana is the one that should be like failing.
Okay. Yep, I failed.
Like a
So
persuasion.
who would you like me to contact then, Vetra?
Anybody but anybody affiliated
That's
with
not
race.
helpful.
I don't care who we contact. I'm just protecting the one person.
She's not protecting you. She's protecting someone else.
I understand that. I'm never gonna be her priority.
Mm-hmm.
You're not captured. If you were the one captured, I'd be trying to chase after you. But you're here. He's not.
Maybe I just go with my first instincts and I go with Daddy Wayward.
All right. What do you say to him?
Hey, Daddy Wayward. It's Diana. I understand you don't love it when I reach out to you. But have you seen the shit your son has gotten himself into? I feel like you should want to help us. How many more do I have?
You're at 37.
This is the worst counting. Okay.
No, you're at 37. You were using.
No. I believed you. It's just your fingers. You were like,
Oh, this is what. This is 10, 20, 30. This is.
Okay, I'm at 37. Okay, so would you consider aiding with advice and guidance? Miss you so much. Diana.
The Diana doesn't go through.
Damn it.
Okay.
God, the pestilence one would have been so good.
You get a response back. Although it feels different. It feels like you called someone and they sat on their phone and answered it.
Distances.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Voyager, I come all the way out here, learning you stole my son, only for you two dipshits to strand me on an island. Some time goes by. Shut up, boy. You've been a thorn in my side since I found you again. Ophele's been dead. You're not going to find her in this waste. How many am I at, Will?
Oh, I haven't been counting.
God damn it.
We'll go with 36.
Okay, start counting.
That feels right.
35, 36.
At what point do you stop running, the both of you?
You have 3.
Raymond, your daughter. It cuts out.
Fine.
So I obviously pass this along to everybody, and then, somebody writes it down.
If one day this one here decides to like upload her VODs, we'll be able to catch it all.
For me, she's here.
Here for me.
Okay. I feel like we've learned some good information today.
You guys. Oh,
Can I
go
ask
for
a
it.
question?
Yeah.
Who in town or at school is our local time connoisseur?
You talk with Professor Abawir about it. And she says that the missing Professor Ryan was the individual who was big onto time magic.
All right.
You guys had a nice day at school, and you all learned some new things and some new tricks. You feel like the new schools of magic that you learned, you've got a grasp of them now, and they're on your character sheets now. Yes, Vetra.
Can I, being that we have these, can I touch Victorious and see if this is a voodoo curse?
Go for it. You touch Victorious and you attempt to break a voodoo curse. It is not. But he looks at you and says, "Thank you. I appreciate the effort."
As the curse grows bigger.
Do you know what kind of curse it is?
No, my parents put it on me, but they say it was a form of old ancient magic.
Don't I have one other?
Do you remember the words that they used?
He kind of like tries to remember. No,
I thought there was.
but I'm sure if I heard it again, I might be able to recognize it.
Were you aware that your parents were familiar with some old magic like that?
Oh, they say my father's bloodline goes a long way back, deals with a lot of dark magic, but no, I was not aware that they knew something this bad.
Is there
Uh,
sort of like a professor of the dark arts here at Ivermony?
Yes, that would be Professor Abawir.
Can we go talk to him about what he might know about dark curses? or be able to lead us in the direction of trying to figure that out?
You go up with Dracos to Professor Abawir, as her class finishes. She says, "Yes, I've been meaning to take a look at Dracos about this." She kind of looks him up and down. I've never quite seen a curse like this. She like holds out her wand and attempts to break it. And you see as nothing really happens with the dark markings across his face.
Is there any possible way that we could target certain memories using legitimens?
Are you asking the teacher this?
Yeah, the teacher. And also you.
I suppose you could try it. As far as Dracos, you said you didn't quite know what kind of curse was placed on you, correct? He kind of responds, yeah, my parents put it on me and I don't know why, or the context behind it, what
Do you
it's used for.
Do you think they removed your memory? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I don't kid. But I either they did or I just don't remember it. It could be a possibility of both. Although I need everyone give me a magical theory check, everyone.
That sound just gets me every time.
All right.
I feel like Edwin isn't here asking the professor. He's asking his rocks.
Edwin, you talk to your rocks. Hello, Edwin.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Failure. This is awful.
We want
So you're
you to
talking
know
to your plants.
that magic is for nerds. And you should go punch the nearest nerd to you.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, they are nerds, aren't they? Especially that guy with the curse over there. He won't stop crying about it.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Diana, you hear from Edwin's foot. Ayo, pink-haired lady, why don't you come moisturize me? Listen, he put some new socks on. I understand that because I ate through the other ones. But it's dry as a bone in here. Please. Help me out. Meanwhile, Celine, Ava, just used two. You look at this curse and you think back to the shadows, the shades, and how they crawled up people and possessed them. This is kind of similar to that. The markings are black all across his face, and they're spiraling. But you also remember, and you put two and two together with his name.
Yeah. I already saw this coming.
you remember from the vision from a few months ago at the village.
Mm-hmm.
The individual that was sacrificed, his name was Dracos.
Dracos. Yeah. I already figured that.
So how do we remove it?
I don't think we do.
I've
think
been
we-
trying to remove it for months or years even.
I think we can. I think how we save Dracos at the end of the day is by defeating the Four Horsemen and releasing our parents. I think that stops the curse with Morgana, and therefore stops the curse with Dracos.
He kind of looks at himself and his like hands as they're like covered with the curse. I hope so. It spread so much in the last 4 years. It's
No.
ridiculous.
To be honest, I don't want to go into it, but can we tell Dracos about the vision, or Victorious about the vision, and how Dracos was in particular sacrificed in order to complete a spell?
You sit down with Dracos, and you tell him of the vision. You repeat everything pretty much word for word. And he sits there and he repeats the spell Anima Media Mors No Bunt. He kind of looks down at his hands and says, it sounds similar to what it was, if I can recall, but it wasn't exactly it."
What are your parents' names, Victorious?
He thinks, and he like spaces out and looks at Vetra.
Mm. I don't remember if I made. Well, let me. Vetra goes back to my notes. Hang on.
If they aren't relevant, it's fine.
Let me see. They might not be unless John made them relevant. Continue while I search the notes.
He rattles off both of their names, and I will write those down later.
Yep.
Can you tell us if we recognize the names?
You do not.
Okay.
They just sound like normal names with Dracos at the end of it.
Right. Well, Victorious, it looks like you're hanging with us.
Great. He kind of looks over at Vetra. Anyway, you can give the dog a bath.
Fuck off.
Not willingly.
Felidae kind of looks over. Well, I hope your curse gets better, Dracos. Or Victorious.
Have you guys tried kissing? I don't know.
She kind of looks around. And Paul looks over. Kissing?
Dracos is apparently somehow connected to someone who was once sacrificed for Felidae's ancestral's magic.
What?
I don't know. Fairy tales. I don't know.
Felidae kind of looks around. Oh,
Maybe I'm just trying to set up two friends.
That sounds wonderful. You see as she kind of like nervously walks away.
If I were a rich man.
As class ends, the next day, the weekend coming up, is the weekend that the seer told you to go to the village of Ardent. And we're gonna do this real quick. That Friday after class, you speak with Professor Abelweir, who warns you about going to that village. But she also knows that you guys are going down a path that, even if she tells you no, you're gonna go down anyways. Um, you all awaken the next morning to finding a bunch of new clothing. Traditional peasant garb and whatnot. You look like some semi-standard Mongols. As you all put it on. Give me one moment while I update everything. Please hold. Do 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 do.
If
Holy
I
shit.
were a rich man.
Is there a music bot in here?
Rich man.
Celine, are you using your grimoire?
I'm assuming that muggles would be attuned to wands. Is that assumption correct?
Um, what do you mean by that?
Like, if
Like-
we were to use wands in front of muggles, they would be very upsetty spaghetti.
Oh, yes, especially these ones.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take my grimoire. I'm gonna cover it with like a leather cover that has like a decorative cross on the front. I've seen many of those from staying with Nicola.
I just found an item back from like fucking April that John never gave me.
What is it?
It was actually something that you remember like way back when we had to like give our blood to somebody, and he gave me this rope for doing that, but then he never added it to my sheet.
Dianea, you find some hair dye that you look at it and it says Muggle Concealant. As you put it on, you notice that your hair remains pink. But looking in the mirror, it is a shade of brown.
I definitely prefer the pink.
Connor, I feel hideous.
You are still pretty.
Thank you.
And it's just temporary. We didn't hear that.
Vetra, would you still think I was pretty if I had brown hair?
Vetra looks her up and down. Why would you have brown hair?
Because I have brown hair.
Vetra, you look at her, she has pink hair.
You have pink hair.
Okay. As long as you see me in my true form, that's all that matters.
One, Ava.
Hi.
Hello. I'm just updating portraits. Uno momento.
Where did you put them?
Ava and Vetra, you guys find some regal dresses and some bonnets. Dianea and Celine, you find some farmer's clothes, overalls, and some nice tan shirts. Edwin and oh,
Bot.
It was
hi.
the bot.
Oh, Radun Hagedon, you find just some standard like yard
I mean,
worker lumber
the
clothes.
normal clothes I have to when I do have to go into town. Now?
You guys put on the clothes and begin your journey into the village of Ardent.
I remark on how much I like these clothes and how nerdy my old ones were.
Is that you talking or the fungus talking?
You refer to Clint by his name, please.
What is it, just Clint?
It's Clint.
For now, at one point it'll be Clint and friends.
You guys begin getting dressed. Vetra, this you're normally you wear regal items, right?
Maybe.
Um, you're for the first time in a while, you're covering up your tail. You stick it in the big plume dress that you're wearing, as well as your ears underneath this big bonnet. You also, inside your suitcase that you were given, as well as Ava, were given a vial of shampoo to mask your hair color.
What about the scent?
I mean, it's 1600s. Women didn't bathe.
Humans
We did bathe.
don't
Humans
have
are
the
stinky
greatest smell.
anyway.
And also, you're traveling with farm people. You can just blame me. Maybe I fell in cow shit.
We could just
Also,
pick up a cow
Vetra,
pie on the way, so I can just pull it out of my backpack and hand it to somebody.
Vetra, I didn't neglect you. I know it may feel that way,
Oh,
but
you
if you
did.
want something, you usually don't complain about it and, blame other people.
You mean the
But,
literal DM?
you guys put on the shampoo as well, and your hair turns a brown color. Um, Connor,
Yes.
there is a lotion in your bag. Do you put it on?
Mm, no, I'm okay.
Lower the lotion.
It can pass as a farmhand that is very tanned.
You guys make your way towards the village. As you're on the outskirts, you see signs saying left to the village of Salem and right to the village of Ardent. And on the tree behind it, you see a corpse of a woman strung up.
Is there a sign tied around her neck, or
Yes.
what does it say?
Which?
Seems welcoming.
I told you.
I'm gonna take my grimoire out and begin carrying it, and act like I'm mumbling to myself, sometimes praying.
How old is the body?
It's started to decompose. You can see as there is bruising around the neck, and the entire bottom half of it is charred.
Well, doesn't seem
Are
we're
we
gonna be
sure we
long
want to
for
be
it.
here, guys?
This is where we've been told to go.
This is where the stars bring us.
We don't,
We shall
like
go.
you said, the bottom half is charred. We don't recognize like any of the top halves. Like, does it? It's just a woman, not a student.
Yeah, it's a red-haired woman. Yes, you don't recognize her.
Can I don't know if this would work or not, but can I do this and see if she was actually a witch? Like if I touch her corpse?
You go up and you use detecting traces. You sense no magic on this woman.
Okay. I don't I think this may have been a muggle, guys.
Which is one more reason for none of you to do anything stupid and get us caught.
Yes, wands away.
Wands away, hide your weapons. Keep them close.
Connor, you've been here more than once, or
I haven't been to this village,
okay.
but I've been to others
Do,
like it.
do we know really what we're looking for?
It just says. Dana just said something about a fire.
Okay, we should have
There's
brought
going to be a
Pear.
pyre. There's
Mm,
going to be a pyre in town.
Should've
Gallows.
brought Pear. Damn.
We should have brought Pear. A missed opportunity. Wait, which way, guys? Left or right? Want to flip a coin?
The
Before
seer
I
did say at the
hide my
village of
wand and
Ardent.
everything, I am gonna put a chrysanthemum at this dead woman's feet because I'm sad.
Sorry,
I
you were
want to.
saying, John?
The stars, when the seer told you where to go, did tell you to go to Ardent.
Yeah, let's go to Ardent.
John, Connor wants to just pay attention. Is there anyone that's like hiding anywhere, like in the bushes around us?
You kind of touch the ground and try to sense around you. As you do this, you hear a faint rustle of a leaf, about 45 feet away in a bush.
If that's a person, they might have seen us lay a flower at the feet of that witch.
Gonna run towards it.
You run towards it, Connor. Edwin, do you do the same?
Yes.
You both run towards this bush. Stopping at the bush, you both look and you see a small child in it. Oh, I'm sorry. I,
It's okay, child. What's your name?
uh, Alexander.
Alexander what?
Uh, um, uh, Alexander Witherstone.
My name is Connor. Are you lost? Are you from one of the towns around here?
I was out grabbing berries for tonight's pie. I live in the village of Arden, about 3 miles down the road.
You should ask him about his parents.
Do you know the woman who was burned for witchcraft?
Yeah, she was a witch. She killed my mom.
I'm sorry.
Edwin looks very uneasy.
Do you want us?
Are you witches?
Oh no.
Are you gonna eat me?
Do I look like a witch?
Why would I eat you when there are plenty of
That-
berries around?
I
I'm
like
noticing
berries.
Vetra, and Vetra looks very agitated and upset.
It's okay, young one. Well, you are safe with us.
I
Okay.
kind of look
We
over
won't-
at Vetra and I'm like trying to ask her with my eyes what's going on.
She's just listening.
Are you guys? What? Why are you out here?
It's funny that you mentioned pie because we were actually just came from a village and from a really great bakery, and I give this child a cookie, a regular cookie, a plain old cookie.
He takes a bite of the regular cookie, not the ball bearing ones.
Not the ball bearing cookie, a regular cookie.
He eats the cookie. Whoa, this is so good.
Right? Right?
What village did you get this from?
You wouldn't know it. It's adults only.
We're
Oh,
from Stoneham.
you guys don't look like grown-ups though.
I mean, it's like 13 plus though.
Oh, I'm not 13.
No.
But if you really need to know what I do, I'll show him a piece of the axe. One of my hand axes to hunt witches.
Oh, I hunt witches too. So I take my slingshot and I put like a spike ball on them, and any witch I see as they're hanging them, I whoosh, and it goes into their skin and they bleed. Witches are bad.
Vetra
They are.
looks
Have
at
you-
this child.
Have you ever collected the toe of a witch?
Yeah, we chop off all the toes before we burn them.
Good luck.
A real witch hunter. Just wait till.
Shh, you can't tell
Oh
anyone.
man,
You can't tell anyone.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
never know
if
who
you
can
tell
do what.
anyone, the witches will run away from us.
Okay. Well, we have a kind of. There's a few. There's been rumor. The adults have been talking about witches in the village. There's lots of them, and we're trying to get rid of all of them
What
because they're
makes
bad.
somebody a witch?
He kind of sits there. Well, they can do magic, and they can turn you into newts, and they can eat your eyeballs.
So what did that one do?
She killed.
He killed
She
frickin'
killed my mom.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that part. How did she kill her?
That's okay.
I missed it. Sorry.
You didn't say.
She killed her by making her really sick.
Does
And she
sicknesses
died.
not just happen?
Vetra, give me a D100 suspicion roll. No, she went into the house and gave my mom an herb, and then mom died.
What did she say the herb was supposed to do?
I'm gonna look at Vetra and be like, Esther, you've asked enough questions.
I agree.
I don't know what the herb did.
It's okay, little one.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I'll pray for
you-
her. And I
you got-
lift my Bible.
You are at 25% suspicion with Alexander.
All of us?
Yes.
Even me?
Yes.
I gave him a
Suspicion-
cookie.
Suspicion is group based.
I gave him a cookie.
Fine, 24.5.
We're heading to Arden. Did you want to show us the way?
Sure.
So you get home safely?
Yeah.
And if we
Oh
catch
man, I
any
can't wait
witches-
for you guys to meet my dad. Well, I can't say that you guys are witch hunters.
No.
But I'm sure you can say it, right? You guys see as he runs off ahead. You guys make your way into village of Ardent and you walk down the path. You see as the peasants are all gathered around, surrounding a red-haired woman. You see about 15 men and women kind of surround this individual. And that's where we'll call it a night.
Oh, you already moved on from the cool portraits.
I'll post them for next week. So, I hope everyone's excited.
The question is,
Much.
Jay, did you have fun, Jay?
I did. I felt very tentative. I didn't want to interject too much, but it was a
You
lot of
did
fun.
perfect.
Do it.
I didn't exactly know how to play Edwin without kind of throwing everything upside down for you guys. So
He's loud and obnoxious,
Yeah. He
Oh,
likes
yeah.
rocks.
obviously.
And fists.
And is now foot fungus.
which we brought 2 months into the future, by the way.
Yes.
It's gonna be a big fungus.
Obviously.
I made the foot fungus just for you, Jay.
I appreciate that.
Chris
Yep.
is going to come back and he's like, what do you mean I have foot fungus? Sentient foot fungus.
Named Clint.
Sentient, but fungus.
Named Clint.
But yeah, for next week, I think we should all think of non-magical names.
Oh, yeah,
Not
that
our own
might be a
names.
smart idea.
That's why I was like, wait, I should not say Vetra.
Esther.
I mean,
Esther.
Celine is not a magical name.
No, but it's also not English. Well,
Steam money.
I'm Canadian. New France, eh?
I was like, we should probably try to hide our identities.
I can't hide my accent, so I'm from New France. I'm from New France,
I'm
and I'm
also
traveling
Russian.
around. I'm traveling around trying to spread the Catholic faith.
How? What should we do for the Russian girl? Like, how do we cover
You
that up?
speak English.
Yeah, but my accent,
I mean,
like Celine.
People don't know French accents. Just say you're French. It's fine.
But we sound different though.
You're from the south.
It's a regional dialect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's like Texas and Texas versus Michigan sounds nothing alike.
There's an accent difference between Florida too. You got the south of Florida, You got the mid part of Florida, and you got the north part of Florida.
Isn't all of Florida mid though?
Hey.
Don't kill me. Hey, you don't like Florida either, do you?
No,
You don't even Florida anymore.
but I still live here.
Hey, Pookie Bear, I will add your Magio rope. Listen, I statted it out. I just didn't put it in.
I gave blood for that.
I know you gave blood for that. That was almost a year and a half ago.
I need to go back through all those notes, see what you forgot.
Yeah,
Because you neglect.
I don't neglect you.
That's true.
If it's in your note and not in
The trick
the
is
DM
to
chat,
so the trick is with items, add it to your inventory yourself as like a blank item. That way you don't forget. That's what I always do.
Oh, hi, Pleb. I'm sorry, but the stream is now ending.
If it needs to be statted out, John can just stat out the blank item, right?